Hello everyone, this is Mukundan Raghavan, and today we are going to see how to create the PowerShell script. It's very convenient to create the commands in the shell itself, or you can create the direct commands on the console itself. However, in order to automate multiple scenarios or the complex scenario, you need to write the script, and this script will be having the extension .ps1. How to create the simple PS1 script? How to execute? In order to execute, what is the setup we need to do? And we have the wonderful tool called Windows PowerShell ISE, where ISE stands for Integrated Scripting Environment. We will see how to use that tool also in this video. Let's go into the practice. Go to PowerShell. And here you can see the execution policy. Basically, in companies, the execution policy will be restricted so that everyone will not have the access to execute the PowerShell, because as you know, PowerShell has more powerful capabilities. But if you want the access, you can approach your administrator. If you are using your personal laptop, it will be very easy to set the execution policy. First of all, we will see what is the current execution policy. And it is remote signed. So that means that anybody can execute. If I set the execution policy to restricted, that means that no one will execute apart from the administrator. How to set the execution policy? You need to log in as a system administrator. For that, again, you just type for the PowerShell. Click here and you will see run as administrator, and it will ask for the confirmation. Then you will just mention set execution policy restricted and yes. Now in this case, you are not able to execute any PowerShell commands. Let's check that. Again, you will go to the PowerShell ISE, Integrated Scripting Environment. Just open. And here you can write your own script. It will have the extension .ps1. First, we will write a very simple command. Write -host. It will give the auto suggestions. Hello world. And try to save this. Create a separate folder so that you will have every script in single place. Hello.ps1. And here you can see a lot of information about your commands. You can look for the commands. For example, let's type execution. And here you can see the relevant command, Get-ExecutionPolicy and Set-ExecutionPolicy. Now let's try to execute here. And here automatically switches to the path where your total scripts are available. However, it will give the unauthorized access because as of now, execution policy is restricted. As we already opened the administrator, let's go. I think it's another window. Yes. Set execution policy. And we will make it as a remote. So I think this is not the shell. Let me open a new PowerShell, but this time it will be like admin. Run as admin. Yes. And here we need to make the set execution policy. Type some more letters. And this time remote. Enter and confirm one more time. Yes. Now if you go to the ISE and try to execute. Here you can see the output. It is printing hello world. So in this simple video, we have seen how the execution policy will control the execution of the PowerShell commands. And we have seen what is the extension for the PowerShell commands. Basically, it's the .ps1. And we have newly explored the another application called Windows PowerShell ISE, where you can directly write the commands and the script and you can execute directly. At the same time, still you will get the auto suggestions and you will get the commands on your right hand side to refer. Imagine you have the folder there directly. Just go here and right click on more properties, and there should be option to run also. Let me try to open in PowerShell. Yes, here from here also you can directly run. Let me check. Yes. From here also you can directly open and execute. However, if you use the ISE, it's very simple to develop and execute. Or otherwise, you can directly right click on the file and open in terminal. It will open. So this is all about this video, and always be a rainbow in others' cloud.